Hello again, everybody. It's Mark here again from GrimtreeGames.com. I'm here to do a bit of a video for the new releases and news for the week commencing the 23rd of February. I've got some notes today because a few bits and bobs. So again, we're not going to do all the new releases. There's quite a few this week actually. We'll put them on as the week progresses. What I'm going to do is go through a few of the ones that look quite cool. So first of all, the next wave of X-Wing is out. Now this is the Scum and Villainy faction. Scum and Villainy. And it's a new faction basically. So which is quite cool if you've it's needed a bit more of a from experienced players, which I'm not one of. I've played on 2 games, but a few people have said it could do with another faction to make it a bit more dynamic, basically to bounce a few more units off each other. So this is good news. Now, so there's a few units. I'll read them out. I've made some notes because my memory is terrible. So there's a Star Viper, the M38 Interceptor, the IG-2000. All those are separate single ships. All look quite cool. All new designs, or different from what you've seen before, which is pretty cool. And then the Most Wanted expansion. Now the Most Wanted expansion is basically repaints of I think an A-wing and a Y-wing, and basically standard models, but repaints. But in that expansion, you get all the cards and you get all the pilots and whatnot to reuse your existing models, so you can repurpose the models that you already have in your Scum and Villainy faction, which is good because they didn't have to do that. They could have released a shed load of new ships and they said, right, buy those. But they're essentially just A-wing, X-wings, and the base models. So they've let you reuse ships you've already got. If you like painting, you could probably paint up some of your existing models, make them look a bit more scummy or villainous. Yes, that's cool. Now they're actually shipping the middle of next week, if that makes sense. So they're not going to be bang on Monday. We'll have them in middle of next week. It's on the website anyway. So, and again, links below to all these things that I'm wibbling on about. Let's have a look. See what else we've got. Summoner Wars Alliances. So Summoner Wars is the card game where you play on a grid. You have units that you put down. You spend cards to cast spells, that kind of thing. It's good. It's a good game, made by Plaid Hat Games. They've gone through a few iterations of how they package that. First of all, it was just a base game, I think. Then they started selling like booster packs as armies, for like £7 a piece, £8 a piece. Then they did a master set, and I think they've sort of gone back to the drawing board and done it again. They've retooled it again, and essentially what you're getting is I'll have a look at my notes again, shall I? And what they've done is they've taken all the factions. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. That's 8. So I think there was 16 factions, and what they've done is they've boiled them down to alliances. So there's 8 alliances. The Fallen Phoenix, Cave Filth, Tundra Guild, Swamp Mercenaries, Vanguard, Vargoth Vanguard, Sandcloaks, Deep Benders, and Jungle Shadows. So basically alliances, and you get a nice map to play it on in this base set. You get dice and a few bits and bobs, counters and things. So it's just a nice, if you're looking to get into it, I think it's a good starting point, I would say. Okay. And the last thing, a bit of our wild card for the week, I think, is Spellcaster. 15 quid, I think, for like a little box, 2 to 4 players, spell slinging card game. You get some little jewels as counters. Nice art. Just looks like an interesting game. Low price point. Up to 4 players. Could be worth a look. Again, I've not played that. This is the first time I saw it was on the new releases sheet, so it looked interesting. Many more things on there. Many more things that we'll be listing through the week. As for news, I've been a bit off the radar this week, to be quite honest. I've had a bit of a family holiday to Alton Towers. Yay, Alton Towers! It was amazing. It just means my eyes been off the ball for a week, so nothing awesome particular happening. We've got Bolton Con, actually, if you live local. this is an internet-related medium. I understand that, so not everybody lives close to Bolton. Anyway, we're doing a trade stand next week. That should be good fun. We're getting ready for that. A few more clubs have started to spring up in our local area, which is brilliant. We've been going along and saying hello, and play some games, and it's just good, really. It's just good that there's more people playing games. There's more people out there starting clubs, finding other people that are playing games and getting involved. So it's all good news. It's all good stuff. Anyway, until next week or next time, see you later.